Hi, Marie. Hi, Marie. I cannot hear you.
Okay.
Now
Yeah, so yeah. I literally just woke up. I haven't slept all night.
Oh,
So I think I'm just like, depending on what happens, I might just like watch it.
that's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
I'm
I
not
also
sure.
Pardon?
I'm not sure if because you were the host last week, right? To let people in, but I'm not
Yeah.
the host, so I cannot let people in. So I don't know if are people in the waiting room or
No, so this is what happened last time. People just signed in. There was no waiting room.
Oh, okay, so people can just okay.
Oh,
There.
Look who's here.
Here's Denise. Denise.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mooey. Good evening, Sasha.
Hi, Denise. I wasn't sure if I had to wait and had to let people in and be the host, but Mui just explained to me that people can just come in, right? We don't have to admit them. Or are you doing that?
I think they're in. I'm just double checking here. I'm so sorry.
No, that's
I'm not
okay.
used to doing this from my phone. Yeah. So did you guys receive a message when you tried to sign in that said like the host hasn't started the meeting yet?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. It just let you in?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Okay. That would have been the same. Okay. So we're just waiting for everyone to go up then. Like I said, we had like 6 registered, so
Yeah, so I wasn't sure if I should start, but then not everybody is here yet, or people were in the waiting room, so that's fine.
yeah.
And then you will
That
cut
makes sense.
out all this full 8 minutes from the video, right?
Yeah. I think so I'm in the car now. I'm so sorry. I had a doctor's appointment for my son that got moved.
That's
And
okay.
so I had to make this change at the last minute here. So I think, give it maybe another minute or 2 or however long you want, or we can just jump in and the recordings are going to live on forever, and that'll help a lot of people. So whatever you're comfortable with, Sacha.
No, that's okay. I'll just give it 2 minutes, then I'll start, and then you later will edit the video.
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna turn
Okay.
off the camera and join you in about 10 minutes. The drive only takes 10 minutes.
That's
All
fine.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drive safe. Don't rush.
Yeah, I was just saying, I just woke up. I had a really bad night.
Yeah.
So like I'm literally just gonna be watching because
Yeah.
like I feel like shit.
No, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. You can just turn off your camera or just
Yeah.
go to bed. Go to bed again. Rest.
I could.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. I feel like it's incumbent upon me to show up and support.
I know, but I feel your support anyway. So
No, thank you. No.
thank you for coming on. But yeah, just go and have a rest.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna turn it. I'm just gonna turn my screen and video off, and I'll just watch it,
Sure.
and then I'll just yeah. That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah. No, actually, it's very interesting. It's very interesting with the whole Zoom dynamic because like people sign up and then it's like, I mean, I know it's the nature of Zoom, but it's really irritating when they don't actually come, like when you, yeah.
Well,
Like
I
it's
think there's
different to be physical.
there is the intention, but then life happens, right? So,
Yeah. True.
and people know that's recorded, so they know that they can watch it at a later time. And I
Yeah.
mean, it's 4:30 here, so for some people, if you're in the Eastern time zone, you're 4:35, you're 7:30, right?
Yeah.
So it's I don't know, it could be time, right? So,
True.
but I'm pretty sure everybody has the intention to join, but yeah, then like
Yeah.
so I'll just start and
Yeah,
then
just start. Okay, let me
and
turn
you
off.
yeah, do whatever
Okay.
you need to do.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Hello everyone. We're welcome to the last of the for me. We will have the last session next week, but of this of these 6 sessions, this is my my last one for now. So what I would like to offer is starting with some standing forms, then some seated forms, and then supine lying on your back. And then I would like to offer, it's called a movement, it's called Kaya Kriya, at the end, where it's slow movements, breathing, and moving your joints. And for that, you might like to have, when you're lying down, something under your head to support your head, something underneath your knees, so pillow, cushions, whatever you have available. If you have a bolster, you can use a bolster. And then also some support for under your feet, under your heels. And then maybe a blanket, depending on where you are in the world. You might like a blanket to stay warm. That's it. So it might be handy to take a moment to get those pillows, cushions, blankets, maybe water, your lotion near, you might need it. And remember, this is your practice. I'm just offering guidance and forms and movements, but you're welcome to find your own movements and forms. You're welcome to change forms, be in a seated form when I'm standing. So it's your practice. So enjoy. Let's start. And we'll start standing if you like. I'm going to, give me a sec. I'm going to change my view here. My camera. There we go. And then so that I can see. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So we'll start standing. And then see if you've done a few of the sessions already, you know, I like to shake. And start shaking, shaking, shaking all your joints, shaking your legs, maybe even shaking your head. All that maybe tension build up from the day. Just get rid of it. Just shake. And then from here, maybe place your feet hip distance or a little bit wider. You can decide. A little bend into your knees. And then we'll just do a dynamic twist. So just let your hips guide, and then your arms will just follow. Just moving from side to side. And you can move really slow. You can move depending on how you feel today. You might move a little faster. You might also move your head while you're going from side to side. You might like to keep your head more neutral. So you can explore different options. Just a few more at your own pace, in your own way. And then maybe slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. And then from here, I like to offer a side stretch, and you can decide how you like to do that. So one way might be to lean over to one side. So you want to keep your hips straight, but lean over to one side. Maybe you like to add your arm to it and bringing your arm overhead to one side. So you can decide just to lean over to one side, or to also bring your arms overhead to the side. And if you're bringing your arms overhead, maybe making that into a circle. Inhaling when you bring your arm up and overhead, and exhaling, completing the circle. Maybe a few more. Inhaling. Get that little bend into your knee. You're welcome to close your eyes. Keep your eyes open. And then maybe come to a neutral, and we can explore that on the other side. So you can decide if you like to lean over to one side, keeping your hips straight so you don't want to go forward, or just lean over. And that can be just a little bit, it can be a little bit further, you can decide. And then from here, maybe you like to stay here, maybe adding your arm overhead to the side, maybe making a circle. Inhaling when you're reaching your arm up and over. Exhaling, completing the circle. Maybe a few more. Slow movements. Moving your spine into a side bend. And then coming to your neutral standing form. And then from here, we already did a little bit of shaking, but if it's okay, and you can just, like, maybe it's not so nice for you, so you can also go and have a seat, or just maybe if you can just balance a little, just balance. If this is not nice on your feet, because your feet are very sensitive, it's hard, then don't do it. You just stand, right? Otherwise, just balance, bending, like with a little bend into your knee, right? So we're not bouncing here, we're just bouncing Just a little. So, and then from here, maybe bringing your hand to your shoulder and rotating your shoulder joint in one direction. You can decide on the direction. Maybe you prefer to rotate your shoulder joint in a different direction, or maybe you like to switch directions. I'm just making sure there's still a little bend into your knee. And slow circles. Maybe inhaling half a circle. Exhaling, completing the circle. And then maybe the other side, inhaling and exhaling. And these movements can also be done seated. So, they're standing for you. Maybe it was a long day. Maybe you already walked a lot. Maybe take a seat and move your shoulder joint from a seated position. So, slow movement. And then maybe having both arms, both hands on your shoulders, and maybe just moving your shoulders one at a time. Almost, to me, it almost feels like I'm massaging the muscles of my back. But maybe for you, it might feel different. So we all experience things differently. Nice to move to both at the same time. And then maybe shake it out. Shake it out a little bit. And then before we go into a seated, we'll go and have a seat. I'd like to offer one balancing pose. So if you're close to your chair, you can hold on to your chair. You're welcome to do so. You can also hold on to the wall if you're close to a wall. Because it's always nice to, if you're going into lifting, I'll show you on the side, lifting your leg up, right? It's nice to hold on to something and maybe from there, maybe let go of the wall or let go of the chair, right? So you're standing, feel really rooted in that supported leg, and then you're lifting your knee, and from that position, maybe you like to just see how it feels. Okay, so you can explore balancing from a more supported way, from a more supported position. Because if you're standing here and balancing, maybe for you it's easy, but it might not always be so easy. So it's nice to have the chair or the wall. So let's try that on the other side. Or maybe lifting your knee, and then again, really feel supported, grounded into that supporting foot and leg. Still have that little bend into your knee, and then just lifting the other leg. Maybe using the support of your chair. So many times in life, we feel we have to be able to do things. We have to be able to. But why not be kind to ourselves and use the wall or a chair, right? So let's move into a seated form. So I like to sit on a little blanket, but you can decide for yourself how you like to sit. Maybe you like to sit on your mat or on the floor. So you can decide that. So from here, I like to offer cat-cow form, and there's two ways of doing that. So maybe what's nice to slide forward a little bit, and maybe I should put your like this so you can see it from the side. So there's one way is having your hands on your knees, and then on the inhale, maybe lifting your chin up towards the ceiling and your upper body too. And then on the exhale, you can round your back like a kitty cat, and maybe bringing your chin towards your chest. So inhaling, exhaling. Another way would be to bring your hands in cactus arms and then inhaling. And then when you exhale, you bring your arms together and you round your back. So you can decide which version of cat and cow you'd like to explore today. Moving with your breathing, inhaling one direction, exhaling another direction. And then do a few more. And then come to a neutral, and maybe take a moment to, with your hands on your legs, maybe closing your eyes, feeling the ground beneath your feet, and notice how you're breathing. I mean, we breathe all day, but we don't always notice how we're breathing. Maybe it's fast, maybe it's slow. No judgment, just noticing. And then from here, let's do a little twist. So you can decide how far you like to twist, maybe bringing one hand to the outer side of your opposite knee. And you can bring one hand behind your chair or however you like to twist. And how far you like to twist is totally up to you. So twisting can also be seated here and looking over your shoulder. That is already a twist. So you can decide on the degree of your twist, how far, maybe just a little bit today. And then maybe I'm exploring that on the other side. And the other side might feel different. Maybe the other side, your twist will be different. Maybe you're twisting the other side. Maybe your twist is looking over your shoulder. Maybe it's twisting a little bit, or maybe more. You can decide. But it's not about how far you go. It's about where does it feel okay for you to twist. So you can stay on one side, maybe hang out, or maybe you like to go from side to side. And when you're ready to come to a neutral form, I like to offer a fun form. I'm from the Netherlands, so Amsterdam. And as all of you probably know, that people in Amsterdam like to bike. So let's do a little paddle. So we'll just do it with one side, okay? So you're just holding onto your chair, you're coming up a little bit forward, and then we'll just do a paddle for biking. Well, half of us is biking. You can go really slow, you can go a little bit further or faster. You can also go here, right? You don't have to make a big, because my bike is pretty big. If my movements, you would think I am biking on a very large bike. And then maybe reverse. Maybe you need to take a break between moving forward and back. Reverse. And then when you're ready, maybe bringing your ankle over your knee, opposite ankle over your knee, so you're in a figure 4. And then you can just stay here, upright. Maybe you like to make some circles, a circular with your ankle. Slow circular movements, inhaling half a circle, exhaling, completing the circle. Maybe you like to hang out here, move forward a little bit. Other options, and sit up straight, or moving forward. And then let's try the other side. So maybe just tap it out for a little bit. Any other movements you need to make between sides, feel free to do so. And then we'll just go and bike on the other side. Pedal, pedal. And as you can see, my bike is pretty big. But you might have a smaller bike, right? Small motions versus bigger motions, movements. Maybe reversing. Reversing the pedal. Moving our knee joints here and our hip joints. So when you're done, maybe placing your ankle over your opposite knee, maybe staying here. Maybe making circles with your foot. You can stay upright or maybe coming forward. Notice that you're breathing. And then coming up. And place your foot on the floor, tap it out. And a nice way might be now to, if that is an option for you, is to go onto your hands and knees, holding onto your chair. So you can go here and then step 1 foot forward. And if you like, you can just move your knee a little bit back. It's like a little low lunge, but we're using the chair. We're using the chair for support, or the wall, or the couch, or the table, whatever you have close to you. Make sure it's solid, so it doesn't slide. Noticing that little stretch. And then we'll do the other side. Stretching out the front of your thigh on this side, a little lunge. With support of the chair or whatever you have available. And then from here, I'm going to sit on our chair again. And then I like to offer, it's a little bit of a challenging, can be challenging pose, but it's also a fun pose. It's called boat pose. So boat pose on the chair, you can do, so you're forward a little bit on your chair, you're leaning a little bit back, and this might be your boat pose. Just a little bit, boom, and then you're just, okay, you're just trying a little bit using your core, right? So it's a little bit of you're engaging your core, like here. Maybe you just like to be here with your arms. So you can decide, maybe you like to be here, right? Just here. You feel your core engaged. Maybe you like to be here. So just see it as something playful. So it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to look difficult. It can just be playing both poses, right? And when you're done with the both pose, and again, maybe coming onto your hands and knees, and maybe just take a moment here. Take a moment here, resting on your chair. Deep inhale, exhale. Another inhale, exhale. And then from here, we'll move to supine. So, as I said before, make sure you have your props ready. So I have a bolster, and then I'll use these for my feet. I don't need a blanket right now. You might. So, but maybe not. After these movements, maybe you're a little warm. And let's start with a little twist. So we'll have our legs straight, and then bend one knee, like it'd be your right knee, bending, placing your foot on the floor, and then hugging that knee and placing the other hand behind you. And maybe looking over your shoulder, maybe looking sideways, maybe looking forward. Twist. We're doing a few twists today. Nice. And then from here, you're welcome to stay on this side. If you like this side, you want to hang out here for a little bit longer, or moving to the other side. So bending that knee, placing your feet on the floor, and then use your opposite arm to just hug your knee. And then place your other hand behind you. And then you can choose again if you like to have your look forward or sideways or over your shoulder. And then slowly coming to your supine lying down pose. So I will explain shortly. So what the Kaya Kriya is a slow movement of your joints and breathing at the same time. So for instance, we'll start with our feet, and then the movements are in and then out. So moving your feet in and out, and in and out, 6 times. Then after that, we'll do our arms, and in and out, and in. And I will guide the breathing. So, and I will remind you what to do. And then we'll do our head in to one side, out to the other side. So moving your neck from side to side also. And then it's a hand movement, in and out and in. And all the movements are really like you're not doing there's no effort. It's very flowy. Arms too is very flowy and soft. So we're not forcing anything. Okay. And then we'll do arms and feet together movements. And then when we're done, we're lying down. And we'll do breathing, like visualizing breathing around our body. So from our feet to our head, and from our head down our back, all the way down to our feet again. So it's inhaling front, exhaling down the back. Okay? And then after 6 times, we'll reverse the circle. It's not really a circle, but we reverse the direction around your body. I hope that's all clear. Let's get ready. Get your props. Doesn't matter what it is. Not all have, I'm aware, not everybody has bolsters and cushions. So, but it could be anything. Pillows from the couch or blankets or anything. As long as you can rest your legs and have some support under your head. Here we go. So I feel nice and supported. So let's start with a deep inhale and a big sigh out. Another deep inhale and a big sigh. And then from here, we'll start with our feet. So inhaling in, exhaling out. Inhaling, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. One more. Inhaling and exhaling. And just take a moment, notice how you feel. How do your ankles feel? And then from here, we'll do our arms. Inhaling in, exhaling out. Soft arms. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Exhale. Rest your arms. Take a moment. And then we'll do our neck. Inhaling to one side. Exhaling. Look over the other side. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Take a moment here. And then bend your elbows and we'll do our hands. So just our wrists. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. You can decide. So we'll do feet and hands or arms together. So you can either do this one with the feet together or the one we just did with your feet together. I will just have my my elbows on the floor, and we'll do my hands and feet together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Rest your arms. Take a moment. Maybe taking a deep inhale in. And a big sigh out. And then we'll do the breathing around, visualizing breathing around our bodies. So inhaling from your feet all the way up to your head. Exhaling down your back, all the way down to your feet. Inhaling front of your body. Exhaling back of your body. Inhaling front. Exhale back. Inhale front. Exhale back. Inhale front. Exhale back. Last one. Inhale front. Exhale back. And then we'll reverse the circle from your heels all the way up towards your head on the inhale. From your head all the way down the front of your body to the tips of your toes on the exhale. Inhale back. Exhale front of your body. Inhale back. Exhale front. Inhale back. Exhale front. Inhale back. Exhale front. One more, last time. Inhale back of your body. Exhale front. And from here, just notice any sensations in your body. You can notice any areas where you're still holding some tension. You can breathe towards that area. Maybe you can inhale and then exhale towards that area that holds a little bit of tension. And see if you can let that go. And if that's not possible, then just breathe and imagine you could let it go. And slowly start to bring your awareness to your belly. Notice your belly rising and falling. Rising on the inhale and falling on the exhale. Or maybe you like to start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe give yourself a big stretch if that's something you like to do right now. Or maybe bringing your knees in towards your chest, rocking from side to side a little bit. Or maybe when you're ready, maybe taking a moment on your side, just taking a little rest. No need to hurry. And then when you're ready, slowly coming up to seated form. Maybe with your eyes closed still or open. It's up to you. And from here, feel like maybe bringing your hands together or maybe over your heart center. And taking a moment to acknowledging yourself or taking time out of your day to meet yourself in the present moment. I'd like to thank you for doing yoga with me today. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Sacha.
You're welcome, Denise.
Really
You
lovely.
back home?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, I'll talk to you soon. Then we'll just have a little chat, right? To see
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It was lovely.
Thank you. Have a nice evening.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.